Hi, let's have a look at the energy between you and the person you're thinking about romantically. It could be someone from the past, someone you currently deals with, or perhaps someone who is just coming to your life. Okay, we have someone who is worth waiting for. Maybe you've been separated from this person for a very long time. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So maybe for a very long time you have been on your own and you've been waiting maybe for this person, maybe for the things between you to settle down in a way. Maybe one or the other side were dealing with some kind of turmoil or shock or something that separated you. You couldn't be with this person because there was a reason. So sometimes we really want something, but energetically we either are not ready or we're not prepared for something that would carry a huge energetic change in our life. Or we have someone that you're waiting for, or if you're waiting for someone special in your life, there is someone that is coming into your life at divine time. Something, my throat chakra played just for a moment, so maybe there was some kind of blockage between you. Maybe there is a courthouse in this spread. So it looks like there is a higher power taking over here, over this relationship. Maybe either you or the other person was dealing with someone previously. There is something standing between you, something with a higher power, like a court. Maybe there was some kind of court case. Maybe you or the other person was already in relationship and you had to wait for some kind of contract to finish, or maybe just energetically there was some kind of contract that you assigned or the other person assigned with someone else. And okay, so you have a person who take character of being like your main person in your life. I'm just going to put this here. Someone, okay, so maybe the separation brought a lot of despair, and at the moment the person you are dealing with, because of the court case, they are going through a lot of concern, or maybe your separation makes this person very concerned because maybe previously you were very just free to contact, or maybe there was something about you that it was more approachable, and then for some reason the connection just broke, and it feels like time apart actually brought a lot of clarity, although it, loads of despair and maybe sadness. It's like the universe wants you to know that this waiting, this separation, it didn't just go to waste. It went in because energetically both of you were dealing with something very, I feel like a massive energy, but separately. So as well as you, same as this person, the same in a different way. So maybe you were dealing with your own concerns in your own way, same as this person. So there is someone in your life that is going to be very prominent. It's going to be a person who, it will take a lot of space, but something had to go, or there's supposed to be some kind of massive clearance or some energy where one or the other side or both, you're attached to something different. You're dealing with your own personal issues, and the connection got broken, but it was a good separation, because separately you were able to deal with things that maybe if you were in each other's lives, it wouldn't go so smoothly or so quickly or in the best possible way for both. And it seems like this person you're dealing with, they are going through something in court, maybe spiritual court, maybe some kind of separation from someone. Maybe this person was with someone. And now as I'm talking about it, I just feel like a little tingle around my left thumb. So it's like maybe you didn't know about the things, but you were feeling it. It's more like you are on the right track. You might not know things physically, you might not see them, they are happening. And if you wanted to know whether this person is thinking about you, yes, this person is very concerned, but they are dealing with a lot of personal issues, and your separation actually brought a lot of despair to this person's life. Maybe you were like some kind of friend, or just knowing that you are there were giving a lot of support to this person, and for some reason the connection got broken and you went separate ways. Maybe you were waiting for someone for too long, or maybe you were observing this person and you just thought like, you know what, they are busy somewhere else, they are dealing with something different, they have no time for me or relationship, and I'll be better on my own or dealing with my own life. Okay, so what else, Spirit? Yeah, so in a big way, something happened where you thought, okay, this is unrequited love. I'm not matched with this person. We are too different. There is too many differences between us. There is too many things standing in between that relationship as well. Maybe you're feeling like you are treading on someone else's terrain, or you are the one who wants something from person who is not interested. You felt in one way or another, you felt like, okay, there is no space for love, and something drastically would have to happen to actually bring you together. But you weren't aware that this person was dealing with something that perhaps maybe he felt guilty about, or maybe this person didn't want you to know certain things. Maybe this person is shy, or sometimes we don't want to share certain things because we don't want to overbear people with our own issues. Sometimes we might think that we are embarrassed, you know. You can't expect other person to feel or think the same way as you. It is very unlikely. And also, like, expecting someone to understand on the same level, it's like expecting someone to mind read, you know. It's on the verge of being like a magician or something. Like, you can't expect someone to understand you if you don't communicate with them openly. And maybe there was too much expectations, and the connection was broken. Maybe the person you're interested in was dealing with something that it wasn't for you to understand or know. Although it looks like the energy will change and there will be some kind of energetic yes. Maybe some kind of invitation. Or you will feel like there will be more openness to whatever is going through between you. It's like somebody will want you to join them. So that unrequited energy will slowly dissipate and it will change, and you will feel more welcoming with this person. And it feels like as they go forward and deal with that court case, whatever they're dealing with, you know, as quickly as they deal with that issue, they will be more open to bring you in. Yeah, there is a... Okay, so definitely I feel like the energy of this relationship will change completely. It's like we have this phoenix. Yeah, so news of legalities. So legalities. So as soon as this person deals with whatever they need to deal with, there will be a fresh fire. Or maybe something will happen where the freshness of the need of wanting someone in their life, it's like this fire of need of wanting someone will burn through whatever blockage was in the past with you. And it looks like perhaps maybe you were infatuated and obsessed, or maybe you seems like you looked like obsessed and infatuated person before, but it looks like this person, as quick as they clean whatever legalities they dealing with, they actually will change, and they will be more infatuated and obsessed about you, about bringing you to their life. Because it looks like somebody's going to miss you. And whatever you had, it was very beautiful, but just because of the circumstances, there was not enough space for maybe starting something new. In a way, this person give you a favor, because why would you want to be attached to someone who is attached to someone else? Yeah. It looks like you builded something. It was more like a maybe friendship, friendly connection, but it was going very steady but very slowly, and then it stopped. So it's definitely something tangible where you both felt that your presence brings something really important. Yeah. And then the perspective just suddenly shifted. It's like if you took your energy back, and somewhere on the way something stopped completely, and it created more space, and the perspective could shift. So now, from that open space, from nothingness, it feels like this person really saw that it was so important to actually have you, and there would be so much better by sharing. Really, maybe like, because sharing your life story is like intimacy, right? Sharing what is really inside you. So sometimes we're trying to cover ourselves, trying to be strong, not knowing that we actually take in so much beauty of knowing someone, going through struggle together. If you didn't say anything, how the other person would know? What if you would say and the other person would go like, oh my gosh, I went through the same thing, you know? It's okay. But I feel like there was like shyness and embarrassment, and maybe a little bit of like protection as well from this person's side. Yeah. It's like this person wanted to not include you in the war they were dealing with. There was a lot of perhaps there was someone who really break this person mentally, um, and this person really wanted, it's like this person needing to protect themselves. Maybe they had not enough power to take you with them, and it was just easier to leave you. take you out of whatever they were dealing with. There's definitely someone they are fighting with about something. Yeah. I just feel like this person feels that they could actually have a star and chariot, so Aquarius and Cancer. um I just feel like inside this person knows and feels like trying to be too tough and too strong actually took more energy from them than just being open with you. Because by sharing misfortune, that friendly component of you bringing you together could actually make you both stronger. And just knowing that you are there, it could help to maybe turn everything quicker. Just knowing that you have your loyal friend around you. It's like building legacy together. And it's okay, we have a financial uh, a component here, like 10 of Pentacles, but it's like when you're on your own, it's very sad to have things and not to have people to share them with. So through life we just need to learn that we have to be very selective, but to cut everybody, it's not the way to. And it feels like he maybe didn't want to look like he's infatuated with you and he's obsessed, but maybe that's what it was needed, you know, not being casual or nonchalant, like, oh, I don't want to deal with you. Like, maybe that's what you needed. Maybe that's what you needed. You need someone who actually show you that they are there for you, you know? Because when you look at the both energies, we see Cancer and Aquarius, they are different. And maybe the misconception, like if the person you're dealing with is Cancer and they're very loving and they build the connection by being close and being so attached to someone, and Aquarius is the detachment. Aquarius is the one who, you know, likes to be close, but like on the arm length. And maybe they thought that you are like this, or if they are Aquarius, you're gonna have to you will know. But sometimes we read all of these things. Sometimes we think that someone is certain way because they were operating their whole life in a certain way, but seasons change, people change, and you think Aquarius is so detached, they don't need anyone. Actually, Aquarius, it's very sensitive, and the reason why they keep people at the distance is because they feel too much. And they feel, and then they overthink. The problem with Aquarius is because they feel so much, and probably they will already feel whatever gonna happen up front, while you dealing with your own BS. Aquarius already got all the stories, So that's the only way. Like, yes, there are a lot of Aquariuses with ego, like a god complex and all of this, but most of the Aquariuses are very sensitive and they think too much about what will happen because they can see through other people, because they read you, they read the room, they read everything before you even open your mouth. Aquarius can see straight through you. And a lot of people will use Aquarius because they are so forgiving. And on the other hand, Cancer is very similar, but Cancer is more open to maybe openly talk about the issues, where Aquarius just detach. They will go, they will deal with issues on their own, and then they'll come back like nothing ever happened. Cancer will stew on things until they have enough of themselves and everybody else around them. Anyways, I just feel like the energy is changing, and things will be different. And also something will happen between, well, the Aquarius we just passed. We are in Aries now, so we have Taurus, Gemini and Cancer. Looks like between next 2-3 months things will change. And the more distance will actually help to bring you both together. And there will be a huge need of building legacy and being for one another like a friend, like someone you can always count on. So yeah, you might need to wait for this person, or just knowing that when you don't see things physically, sometimes it's for your own good, and certain things maybe you shouldn't know. And sometimes when people are not ready or are not open about things, is because they're dealing with something they're not maybe ready to talk about. There is a huge transformation coming. Also, something happened during the Pisces time, which is like last month. And maybe that was time when things actually changed and broke, to the extent that one or the other things, oh my gosh, we're not gonna fix this. What are we gonna do now? Somebody's gone forever. Nothing is ever lost. And yeah. Universe wants you to know that this person is worth waiting for. You're dealing with someone who is actually very important. Somebody you will build legacy with, especially if you want to have a real friend. someone you can count on, someone that will not break you. This is a good person. This is a person that you will know for many, many years, and it's just a beginning. And you had a rough patch, many, many of them, but there was a reason for them. But you will start to see soon how energy will be shifting, and this person will appear with a new fresh energy. So yeah, be patient. Okay, bye.